Yo, 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 it's your boy Simos, Simbappe, Sim Card, Simmer Frame, aka the real Sim Shady.
I'm Monkfish.
And it's your boy, the Black Paddy, Fabu D, about to give you the jungle fever.
Every week it's going to give you the hay fever.
Show you intro every week.
Yeah, but like, it's different audience, like.
True, he's bringing the...
Exactly.
No.
Yes.
He's changing it up.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Before we kick it off.
Yeah.
FOMO lighting.
That's actually
a good
beautiful,
sign,
isn't it?
That's a quality song.
Yeah.
They've done some decent work them as well.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the
savage.
But I'm gonna jump across all these here and say before that.
It's so cool.
Before that, we just keep saying before that.
Yeah, we're here now, boys. Let's send it.
And we have the main man with us.
The main man himself, Dylan.
What's his what's gonna be his name for it? Remember we gave everyone a name every week.
The Waterford Whisperer.
Yeah.
Dylan Moran, the Waterford
Are you
Whisperer.
from Waterford?
Yeah, I can do that. The Waterford Whisperer.
That's a great page.
I love them.
Very good, isn't
That's
it?
a great
Very
page.
good.
They've
They're
actually
comedy,
shared
them
a lot
boys.
of my videos and that.
How are they still going? How is someone coming up with all this stuff?
Yeah, I know.
Here, if you're the owner of that page, DM us.
Why?
Just want to know who he is. I have a picture of it. A ginger dude sitting behind in his mask.
That's
from the attic.
No, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right, but
That's
for anyone,
tangents.
tangents. I told you this is what happens all the time, man.
Right.
Right,
Go for
so
it.
any of you that are listening, anyone out there that's listening, if it's fucking one person or if it's 50,000 people, we've Dylan Moran on with us this week.
Yeah, the main man himself.
Anyone that doesn't know yet, something wrong with them if they do.
Definitely something wrong with it. Dylan Moran, man. He's an
And
Irish
I
legend.
feel like it's a little bit of a face-off, even though we're on a table right now. It's like we have to keep eye contact with each other.
Yeah.
I can feel the tension.
Like why can't
cut it with a
you know,
knife this
like
time.
why can't we just sit like side to side? Why didn't we just set it up like that, side to side?
Every time I'm not looking, he's eyeing me up.
Yeah, I'm like there looking at him like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight you.
Which way am I going to try and hit him? Which way? You know. But look, boys, if you want to jump straight into it.
Yeah, no, but anyone that doesn't know yet, give them a bit about yourself.
About me, from Waterford, obviously, the Waterford Whisperer. And I'm a box professional. Record is 16-1. Yeah, and that's it. I'm heading into my 18th fight, and it's against him across there. So, yeah, I'm delighted to be on here today.
Why did you just say that? By the way, if I don't speak really well, it's just that I'm nervous right now. That's all it is, okay? Because imagine
the boys told you not to be nervous. The boys
Don't
told
be
you have to have
nervous.
a bit
Padjo and the
of...
boys told you not to be nervous, man.
it's not about being nervous, but like he just said, my 18. Look, you don't understand. He just introduced himself as 17-1, and he said his next fight is somebody look. Okay, really? If you guys don't understand that,
How many street fights have you had?
none. That's the point.
Cut that out.
Okay, really? If you guys don't understand that,
How many street fights have you had? 18 street fights, man.
right? Please cut out. Yeah. I don't look like a bitch. Actually, cut that out.
I was there when you fought your man at the shops.
Yeah.
Remember that?
He
That
tried
was
to take
mayhem.
your breakfast round and gave an elbow.
Exactly, and then elbow him. He want to watch out. Yeah, that's what I'm
That
gonna.
was
very
I'm
good.
gonna re-envision you as a
Yeah,
breakfast
Yeah.
roll,
I'll
and
be
I'm
a corner man.
Yeah.
Right?
actually, yeah, you can be that.
But
Just
here,
keep reminding me of the
enough
breakfast
about
roll.
you when you're fighting, right? Let's
Yeah.
talk to this man about his fighting.
Yeah.
We don't want to know about you. We know you're on
Aye,
it.
We know you're a beast from the
Alright, cool, no worry.
Right, Dylan, take us back to the start. The very
Young age,
start.
Dylan Moran.
Young age boys.
Little freckles
Back to the
and
very
pimples.
start. So since I'm a baby, all I've done is box. Didn't know. I have no memories without it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going back to being a little
Coming
kid.
out of the womb.
Yeah, literally had a set of boxing gloves on. Do you know what I mean? Throwing
Right, yeah.
shapes coming out there. But that's it. I've been in the gym all my life. Left school to train. Just had this feeling that this is meant for me. Do you know what I mean? Could never put my finger on it, and it's still there today. And basically, I've lived the dream through that. Do you know what I mean? 26 years of age. I've been all over the world fighting.
Where did you start? What club did you start in? Or?
Started off in Waterford so started training at home. So my dad would have always had me training at home. And I remember when I first went into a boxing club. Say I went in there on a Monday. It was my first time ever in a club. I was that advanced from training at home. They had me fighting on the Friday.
No way.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I was way ahead of myself. And that was it. I boxed for St Paul's Boxing Club, boxed for St Saviour's, boxed for Dungarvan.
I heard the same Saviours.
Yeah, so been to all the clubs and they're all great clubs. And boxed as an amateur for years. Then I ended up kickboxing. Travelled the world kickboxing as well, like 60 fights. Yeah.
How'd you go with that?
was Irish champion, European champion, world champion, and the end goal was always to box though, do you know what I mean? I was just too young at the time. And then I had my last kickboxing fight out in Spain a few years back now, and won that, and then announced I was going professional. And it's mad, like, people don't see this side of it. When I first signed pro, I packed a bag and I moved to Manchester on my own, and I lived in the gym. So we put a bed upstairs, and I lived in the gym. So like for 2 years, a year and a half, I lived in the gym. So everyone used to.
That's like a film, that story. Man,
nuts, absolutely nuts. Do you know what I mean?
Grind. No one we say this. No one sees the grind. What goes on in the background? You just see you.
That's psycho stuff, man.
Madness. That. It's only now when I look back at it. You know, when you have conversations with people and they're like, oh, the McGregor camp was great, the Jake Paul thing, or you're in Dubai for weeks. And I'm like, yeah, bro, but I lived in the gym for years.
You forget about that.
You know what I mean? A lifetime of just in the gym every day.
I'd say if you had a filling, man, I'd say you'd eat him for you, bro. That was a vicious old story, man. That's
but that's what's happened anyway. So I went to Manchester, Simon Kieran Farrell, great guy, and just a young kid living in the gym, and I gave a year and a half there. And what an experience it was. You know, Manchester is the heart of boxing, in my opinion, this side of the world. You know what I mean? All the boys are over there. It's where you need to be. And I was getting the best of sparring, the best of training. And it was just a mad experience. Just going to all the big shows, the Joshua fights, all the VIP tickets backstage. It was just I was a boxing fanatic, and I still am. Yeah, so you can imagine, like, this is proper living the dream.
That'd
be
like us meeting footballers, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then it came a time where I was just like, do you know what? I felt like I was becoming a bit forgotten about at home. So I was like, I'm going to go home for a shot now and see what happens back there. Went home. First fight I had was on TG Carr. Actually, that was a great night. Boxed really, really well. And then 2 weeks after that, I got a phone call and saying, this crowd in America want to sign you. No so way. That was like the dream come true. You spend your
imagine American people watching TG Carr.
Yeah. I know, that little fucking fella, what's his name?
Hector.
Rory on before
Hector, Hector. We want you on the podcast one day. Hector.
Who, Hector? That's mad, and then he just
mad that. So Conor Slater rang me. He was like, well, Dylan, what you up to? I said, not much, bro. Just training and whatever. He said, are you sitting down? I'll never forget the phone call. I was like, oh, I thought he was winding me up. He goes, I have a contract for you in America, Starbucks in New York. I'm like, bro, no Deadly, way. Man. And I'm getting the shivers even thinking about it. Then I rang my mother. I was like, how are you sitting down? Do you know what I mean? Got this contract in America and he signed in New York. Stuff dreams are made of, do you know? And what an experience that was. So the story gets better. Then I begin training for New York. This is it. I think I'm after making it. Off to New York. The whole town, the whole city's behind me, and massive show. And next night I get beat, knocked out. That's the video Jake Paul shared. Yeah. Hit rock bottom for weeks after.
That was, was that early on? I'd say that was. Is that early on in your professional?
Very early, yeah. So I got my 9th fight. That's heading into my 18th now. So yeah, talk about shell shock. Boom. And I remember saying in an interview, it's only when everyone was talking about it, the hype was still there, but it's only when like everyone left and went home and I kind of sat in the chair on my own. Do you know, a few days after the fight, you're like, oh, man, how am I going to deal with this? This wasn't supposed to happen. But it did. Do you know what I mean? And a few weeks stuck in the mud, and I said, right, I'm going to get myself back on track. Took a fight in Mexico, and off to Mexico. Here it is. I'm going to get back on track. So down, across the border into Tijuana, Mexico. Spent 2 weeks training there. Sitting in the dressing room, gloved up, ready to go. Was in this nightclub, I'll never forget, proper sweatbox, thinking, what am I doing over here? And the doctor comes in and says, the fight's not happening.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I'm like, yo, you're having a laugh. And the promoter dropped me back to the hotel that night, lying in Tijuana on my own, after travelling 12 hours.
You travelled on your own as well?
Yeah, met the promoter over it. And sitting in the dressing room, gloved up, ready to go. And I remember I was just sweating in there. It was a nightclub and all these Mexicans killing each other downstairs. Doctor comes in and says, mad scenes. In Tijuana then, of all places, like, remember the taxi drivers telling me don't come out after dark. Do you know what I mean? But so man, the doc comes in and goes, the fight's not happening. There was a problem with your man's medical or something. So that was another, only a few months later, even lower point. Sitting in Tijuana on my own, looking out the window.
What were you thinking? Like, what's going through your head?
What am I up to? What am I actually up to? Do you know what I mean? Am I just chiseling away at nothing here? You know, because Manchester had been a hard ride as well.
Yeah.
Living in the gym was the easy part. There was a lot of shows getting cancelled. People had flights booked over from Ireland, and I have a big following and great support. And so you're trying to reimburse flights, get money back from hotels. It was just a lot of stress.
Yeah.
No one's fault. It happens. It's the game. So, yeah, sitting in the hotel room in Tijuana, and I'm like, yo, what am I up to? Do you know what I mean? And I said, I'm quitting, I'm giving it up. And my parents were in agreement with me, all my mates were in agreement with me, Stephen there and everyone. You couldn't blame me. Had every reason in the world to give it up, you know what I mean? Got home, few weeks went by, and as always, I just end up going back to the gym. You know, you have this chat with yourself and you're like, nah, it's not over. Do you know what I mean?
You're so hungry.
There's something there. It's just this feeling.
You know what that reminds me of, right? There's a lad we know, he was on before, Dean Barry. Exactly like him.
I know Dean,
Dean Barry,
great guy.
Good friend of ours. Fights were cancelled on him, injuries and visas for the UFC.
Yeah, nuts.
So I say it's mad.
That's a very strong hunger you have.
So just this feeling, like I said, can never put a finger on it. It's still there, and made me go back to the gym. So I'm actually, it gets better. So I'm done. I'm quitting. Yeah, I'm quitting. I'm done. I'm giving it up. I'm after throwing the gear bag away. I'm saying, Mom, I'm done. Dad, I'm done. And I was having a night out in Kilkenny, a night away with the lads. Yeah. And I'm sitting at the bar, phone is ringing, and I look at an unknown number and I answer it. And it's Tom Dallas from the Sauerlands, which are a massive company in Germany. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, he says, Dylan Moore. I says, yeah. He said, how do you feel about going to Liechtenstein sparring at Basparau? He's got a WBC title shot coming up. I don't know who Basparau is. I never heard of Liechtenstein until that day. Didn't even know it was a place.
I thought that was a right back.
And obviously...
Oh, Liechtenstein, he's a right back, isn't he? Inter Milan, was he?
What a winger.
I'm after having a couple of bottles and I'm like, yeah, no bother, I go, yeah, sound. I remember waking up the next morning and looking up at Basparau and I'm like, what am I after signing myself up for? Oh, very, very good, yeah. Very, very good. And I remember the message was like, there's your flight details, you'll be picked up and dropped to some fancy facility up in the mountains. So off I go to...
that sounds savage.
So off I went to...
Off I went to Liechtenstein a week later. It was actually 4 o'clock in the morning.
And I was kidnapped.
I was due to go to the airport and I was going to pull out of it, and my nanny was like, just go, Dylan, do you know what I mean, just go. And I went anyway, and met this real old German guy, Bromovsky, at the airport, not a word of English, into the back of this big fucking BMW, and off up the mountains, as your man said. And I came to this place and it's the most beautiful part of the world I've ever seen. Blue lakes everywhere, 10 minutes up the mountain and you're in ski resorts. Absolutely crazy, and really, really nice people. So just met this amazing group of people. And what it was you had this multi-millionaire Pete Lime, was after
Pete
Lime. That's his name. Big businessman over in Liechtenstein. And he's after putting this boxing camp together. And here's me, this Irish kid, getting brought in as a sparring partner. And I remember being there, none of them had English. So I'm just there doing my own thing. Yeah. Toddling around.
Talking English.
Yeah, pretending I understand them.
And speaking with the hands.
I was like, you know, this is great, but my own situation was messed up at home. The boxing wasn't working out for me, proper frustrated, just angry at boxing, you know what I mean? But I sparred really well. Through that anger, I just sparred better than I've ever sparred. I was packing my bag to go home, knock on the door, Pete Lime. Says, Dylan, can I talk to you downstairs? He goes, look, I've been sat watching you all week, I'd like to keep you here.
And I'm like, that's serious.
I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. What's your situation? I said, I'm signed in America at the moment, but I'm not happy there. Do you know what I mean? Explained Mexico, explained getting beat, bought me out of that contract, and and shipped me over there 6 weeks later. And I then lived there for a year and a half, gave me a brand new apartment, brand new car, was living with a Cuban. And it was just the most amazing buzz I've ever had in my life. Wow. You know, train hard Monday to Friday in this world class facility.
All the while I was down in Cartown on the amusement.
That's really good.
What year was that?
Fucking hell.
This was about 2 years ago now.
2 years ago.
But absolutely living the dream was. I was thinking like, yo, what's after happening here? Do you know what I mean? And with a group of amazing people over there. Trainer was very, very good. Shout out to Georg Bromovsky, really nice guy and a family. They stay in touch with me, and just live the dream, lads. Over in Liechtenstein, when we're finished training on a Friday, go left for 10 minutes, you're in Austria, right, you're in Switzerland, you know what I mean, ski resorts. It was just amazing, and things are really picking up over there. I had 2 fights for him, 2 wins, and then
2 fights over
and then they were having their own big show. He was finally promoting his own show, this big arena, 3 TV stations, and I was fighting the German champion main event. 12 rounds for the WBC belt.
Whoa.
So
how did you get on there?
So this is the story. So I trained for 12 weeks like a dog at the foot of the mountains. The training was hard, like this was no joke. And a week before the fight, Corona happens. And I'm like, what?
Fuck the Corona. How about that? Fuck the Corona.
Here we go again, you know. And Yeah, that was that. So they goes, you know what? Go home for a few weeks. Everyone thought it was going to pass, didn't they?
Everyone thought it was a bit of a joke at the start. They were like, oh, fucking match happening in China.
COVID, man, it's only the flu.
And then they told you
that was everyone's attitude, and that was definitely mine. Do you know what I mean?
Same, man.
I'm
healthy.
So they told me go home. Went home, said lovely, I'll enjoy the break. We get the rematch on when COVID's gone. Do you know what I mean? Then they got a bit of news that COVID was easing up a bit, brought us back over, trained for another month. Then remember one week I knew things were kind of off in the gym with the boss man and whatnot. And then one Monday morning, training didn't commence. We were all sitting there and I was like, what's going on here? And he brought us all into the office and said, look, I have to pull the plug on the company over Corona. So the company just went bust. Just pulled the plug on it, you know what I mean? And I remember we went off on this walk down the forest with the coach, and he's after leaving his job to go there as well. It was a big deal. He put a proper big camp together, you know. And I was like, here we go again, back on my arse. Do you know what I mean?
Can't get a break.
Can't catch a break.
That's tough, boys. That's fucking knock after knock, isn't it?
Knock after knock. Yeah, it's a mad
you're
story.
Still here, still standing.
And you're young.
Yeah, and I think most people take, like I said, I've amazing support in Waterford, and I think most people take an interest in my story. Like I haven't fought for a world title, even a European, any title for that matter. I have no big fights yet. But it's just the storyline. People are interested in it. Do you know what I mean? You know, I kept chipping away at it. So I went home after that. That was a big blow, and I was like, I was probably giving it up again. I can't remember. You know what I mean? I've done it. And anyway, I got the.
He has a lot of spare gym bags in the wardrobe for when he throws to run out.
Got the
straight to the wardrobe. Then now fuck I go back.
Got the wind in the sails again. Had 3 fights back to back. Signed with no one. Just getting the money together through sponsorship and whatnot. And it was the 3rd fight last November. We'd been out in Spain. I got a phone call before the fight. We were actually driving down the coast road, me, Stephen and my dad. And it was actually, the first phone call was for the Conor Ben fight, wasn't it? Got offered the Conor Ben fight. I'm like, sweet, I'll fly over to the bubble and match him now and fucking punch this guy's head in. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Lovely.
Out decent, the back garden.
Yeah. Decent money, everything. And they rang back and said, nah, that's not happening. So I'm like, here we go.
What's going on in the back garden?
It was out Yoke's back garden.
Out in Eddie's back garden. Did you not see that?
Did you not see that, man?
What, is this the bit Eddie Hearns that's punching everyone around?
Fight camp in Eddie Hearns' back garden.
Like, because of COVID, he put the whole show out.
So then that same week,
I
got another phone call and it goes, are you fighting the weekend, Dylan? I said, yeah. He said, how do you feel about sparring Conor McGregor after? And I'm like, I thought someone was definitely winding me up just now.
Here's the phone call.
I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, best of luck in the fight, don't get injured. And I'm like, did you hear that to me, Dad and Stephen? And anyway, had the fight, won the fight, no injuries, no sign of a phone call. I'm in a hotel in I think it was in Malaga or somewhere. 9 o'clock in the morning, phone rings. Well, Dylan, congrats on the weekend.
Wait. You won a boxing match against Conor McGregor?
No. So I was having my own fight.
Right.
So I was fighting a Spanish guy.
Okay. And
a guy from McGregor's camp rang me and goes, after this fight, you can come and spar Conor.
Okay.
Do you get me? So after the fight, they rang. And we're like, are you good to fly to Portugal? And I'm like, yeah, sweet, definitely, of course, yeah. So no one was pulling my leg, it was real.
So here we go, on the flight to Portugal.
Yeah.
Going to meet the main man himself.
Yeah, so that was it. To spend 4 weeks in Portugal sparring McGregor for the Dustin Poirier fight. What an experience that was.
The
first fight.
The second rematch.
Lord.
I wasn't there for that one. I was there for the first one.
Oh,
second one. Sorry.
The second one, yeah.
Yeah, they had 3. Yeah, the second one. Yeah. So 4 weeks, Lagos in Portugal. Amazing little setup. And just got down to work with Conor, sparring and training with him every day, and what an experience that was.
So you're the one that actually broke his leg before?
No, that was a different fight.
What's he like in person for real?
Conor's on the ball, lads. He come in and sit down and chat with us just like any of us.
Proper dub.
Yeah, because
it hasn't changed a bit. Never mind all that. I had a manufactured opinion of him. I'd never met him through the papers, the media, and hearsay. I went and I met the guy myself face to face, and I spent like 10 weeks with him, and I couldn't speak more highly of him. You know what I mean? Just one of the lads.
I won't lie to you. When I met Conor McGregor, I met him in a nightclub called Scene nightclub. Yeah. And no joke, he was there. He was in the upstairs. Scene nightclub has this like, if you buy €50 band, you can go upstairs and have any drink you want. No,
I'm pretty sure he didn't go in and buy a €50 band.
And I walked upstairs, and I won't lie to you, I saw Conor McGregor and I was doing. You know me, I want to do a video. I had my camera record ready, like hands shaking. I'm like, oh, this is the day I would do a selfie with Conor McGregor. he was with this, you know, the boys, the lads, and I saw this guy with a tattoo on his hand. He looks more scarier than Conor McGregor did. He was just there.
Yeah, that was.
He was just there looking around. Everybody.
Charlie Ward.
Yeah, he just have black hands. Not just his tattoos all black.
Yeah,
on his
that's
hand.
Charlie.
Yeah, and he was doing nothing but doing
That's
this.
who your man was talking to us about earlier.
Yeah.
Charlie
Is that
Ward.
him? Oh yeah, he was doing nothing but looking around, and he saw me. When he saw me, I put my phone down, looked around the way. I was like, oh, that. Yeah, I got a chance to actually walk up to Conor McGregor and say, hey, can I take a selfie with you? And he goes, yeah. I took a selfie. Then he's like, it's cool. And I went on camera mode. He was like, no camera. And I was talking to him. And this is exactly what he said to me. He said, oh man, I told him, I said, I'm a comedian in Ireland, I do funny videos. And he looked at me, he goes to me, I say, come here tomorrow, here, listen, don't sell yourself short, you're worth it, you're gonna do big in your life, you're worth it. And that's what he said to me, and I walked away.
Yeah.
Man, I've never fell in love with somebody in my life.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Love at first sight.
Yes. Since that day, I became a huge fan of him. I'm not joking.
man.
I'm a massive fan as well.
Yeah.
I was heartbroken, boys, when he lost to the boys. Outright.
Yeah.
I was nearly in tears and I wasn't even fighting.
Yeah. I swear to God, it was disappointing.
Yeah.
I think it just makes the story a bit more interesting now,
Doesn't
doesn't
it?
it?
It makes the fourth match even better.
Yeah.
No, if the fourth match wouldn't be better because Dustin has bet him twice. Do you understand?
That doesn't count on.
Yeah, so if you fight them the fourth time and if Conor wins, he should do another one again to just call it quit. Two. But if you fight the fourth time,
they'll be 56 and they'll be going at it again. Look, we go again around 30.
Mistakes and all.
You know.
But here, do you know what, right, and I know everyone gives out about it, right, but do you know what my favourite part about him is? The absolute pettiness. I just love it.
Yeah.
Who goes and buys a Lamborghini?
3.5 million.
Wow.
Who does that?
You know what I mean?
That
But
is like literally.
I love it. I love the pettiness of it. I love it all.
I think if I have the money, if I have Conor McGregor's money, I will literally do that. I don't know why, and the reason why I'm going to do it.
And you can't even swim.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to buy a yacht. I'll buy a yacht, a Lamborghini yacht, and the reason why I'll do it, honestly, if I am literally the richest athlete in the world. And I went to a ring and fight someone, and the world is a little bit negative and everything, all kind of petty and stuff like that. I respect him because you know what? He's not caring about what anybody thinks. He's just more of like, you know what? I have the money. I can literally put Dustin, all of you in my fucking yacht and have a good time.
No, but it brings it back to the Irish part in him. You wouldn't give a rat's. No Irish man gives a rat's about what anyone thinks.
Yeah, right.
That's actually true.
That's where it goes back there.
So what you trying to say that not Irish people give up?
It's just the audacity of him, and he doesn't give a rat's. That's just his
No, Conor's just different. Some Irish people really give a rat about what you think. It's just Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is just different. He's a different kind of human being. Like imagine being knocked down twice and still get back up and buy a yacht. Do you know? Do you know how stubborn you have to be to do that? He's stubborn.
Money, man.
I don't care if you beat an Irish fella down once, he will get back up and be like, come here, I'm going to get me family after you. I know where you bleeding leave, but Conor McGregor didn't do that. He bought a bleeding yacht. He's like, hey.
Are you mad? He got all his mates and hopped on a plane and went straight over to the babe and smashed up the bus.
That's an Irish. Exactly. That's an Irish thing. No, exactly. That's the Irish in them.
So
okay, now you're talking. But the yacht part, no, that's Irish. But listen, when you were talking, what actually caught my attention here is you actually have a lot of downs, and when I mean a lot of downs, not even like a small down, you have a huge down. There's downs whereby you want something, and let's say you go for a job interview and they say no. That's a normal down because you haven't even done it, but they said no. It's like right, let me try to. But the fact you left your comfort zone, you left Ireland, you were in another country. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
I'll give you a good example. If I one day tell you that, you know what, I want to move out of Ireland and take my comedy to England, and let's say my comedy in England didn't go well, the shame of me coming back to Ireland after telling everyone like, you know, I'm going, everybody's giving you a good farewell, like, come here, you're just gonna come back and blah blah. So and I'm speaking from my mind because I'm from Nigeria originally, you know, that kind of way. And you went to all these places and you've actually take a huge down in all your journey. How did you have this courage?
How did you overcome?
Like to keep going, and I don't know. That's what I want to know.
It's the fight in him, as he said from the start.
Well, I was the same. David done as well. Both of us got scholarships for America to play football And now he was there for fucking, you were there for a while, weren't you?
6 months, yeah.
Yeah, but I was the same. I went over, everything set up. I was going to Miami. I went over, looked at the 4 stars there, went seeing the college, seeing everything, beaches, fucking play. I was like, this is fucking mayhem. Had a big sending off, everything. Went over, fucking the night we were there, the first night we were there was grand. Like what I was saying, got shot around. Next morning woke up, your man lived in Orlando, that's sorted out for us. Remember your man fucking Dottie, yeah? He lived in Orlando. He drove up at 5 in the morning to come up and tell us that the manager of the team his dad had a heart attack, so he went back to fucking wherever he was from, I don't know where he was from, and the new manager didn't want any of us. Had his own players, he wanted to bring
everyone kicking the teeth, isn't it?
Well, you had to fly home in a storm. Obama wouldn't even go up in his fucking helicopter and sign on the news. And what I swear to God, I know he's on this plane, boys, flying home like that. And I remember, I'd even tell you, I was sobbing, boys, on the plane on the way home. I was like, fuck's sake, come back. Just blank, everything just went dead. No offers, no nothing anymore, it was just gone. I had 6 offers when I was first going over.
But that's life, lads. That's how it happens.
And that's where I went. The first place I went was straight down to Courtown, played the slots.
You love Courtown, don't you?
But it is hard, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's fucking, it's tough on the school boys.
Of course, yeah, everyone have a story, you know what I mean?
If this was X Factor, who would win in the best sub story?
Me, because I would have won already because I'm fat and I have a bad story. I have a sad story.
Did you win it on the slots?
I won a couple of quid, yeah. I put 50 and I got 52, something like. Constant machines.
And but see, and you actually you stay consistent in this. You stay consistent in your.
Yeah,
you didn't change.
Stuck at it,
yeah, you didn't change lane. And say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do something. But you stick to it. I'm like
mentality, Fabu. That's life. It's just how I look at things. I just think like, if you want to be the best comedian in the world, yeah, it's more than possible. It's very possible, but it isn't going to be easy. What are you willing to go through to get there?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? You're going to have to go through hell, to put it nicely. Do you know what I mean? And if you're willing to do that, well, then you're going to get there. You know, so I understood that. So as all these things were happening, I'm like, nah. Do you know what I mean? This is just part of the process. If you understand the process, then when you're going through it, it's a lot easier. It's not a shell shock when it happens. Oh, the fight got cancelled. I'm like, oh, just another test. Yeah. Back to the gym. Do you know what I mean? Right. And then, as a couple of things went wrong and I kept going to the gym and then something good would happen, I noticed a pattern. And it might sound crazy, but I'm like, if I just keep going to the gym, then good things eventually they happen. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I've actually noticed that for some reason. I don't know why. There was a time I was like kind of like I just kind of stayed off everything. I think it was when I kind of hurt my shoulder. I was like, you know, because I do gymnastic and stuff like that. So I did kind of one style of gymnastic and kind of like, I don't know what happened. So I was like kind of sad over that because I couldn't raise my hands up like this. No joke. I think it was a bone that kind of shifted. So I wasn't working out for a while. Let's say 6 months. I wasn't working out on nothing. I was kind of gaining weight. My face was a bit kind of getting swollen. Situation. You know, I knew someone wasn't. I was just being too relaxed. You know, and I was feeling something that while I was relaxing, it's this might get a little bit deep. This is what I've actually noticed, right?
Here we go. Hard chat.
Let's get into it.
The body. I feel like the body. We human, we have two things. We have the physical body and we have the spiritual body. Now, what I'm trying to say is, the fact I broke my shoulder and I wasn't working out at all, I was kind of like sad about it. I sleep sometimes. I don't have enough rest. And because of my shoulder, I wake up kind of like in the middle of the night, go back to sleep. I wake up really tired all the time, and I wasn't going to gym. I wasn't eating healthy. I was just sad there, just do my videos. Now, my physical appearance was kind of going in a different way, and the spiritual side of me as well is kind of going down because your spirit as well needs your body to be in great form.
Yeah, of course.
I realized I wasn't attracting so many work. Nothing was coming in. Work wasn't going in. Everything was kind of going down.
Positive vibes, man. Put out positive vibes.
Everything was going down. But the day, I don't know what it is, the day I started going back to the gym, started running, I was like, you know what, never mind the shoulder now. I want to just go on. I started working now, started going to the gym, getting my body back, and I was starting feeling good. Do you know what it is, right? When I started going to gym, my mind started having a little bit of clarity. I think when you don't work out, your mind clogs up with different things, and it's you just when you go to gym, you just I don't know what it is. Like what you just said, when you start going to that, I'm like in my head like, whoa, gym is like going to church. To be honest with you, like if someone start working out, the amount of weird great stuff that will be coming to you, it's creepy. I'm not joking with you. It's actually it's a mental thing.
We agree with you, man. But from that, what I'm getting is when you're sitting around doing nothing, that's when your mind kicks in, and it's the overthinking. You're overthinking everything. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm not gonna be able to do that because I'm sitting around. I'm injured. Get out of that. Get yourself back fit. Eat proper. Think straight.
Yeah.
And into the gym or whatever.
The hardest part is.
Why are you pointing at me?
No, no, because we had a conversation in the car earlier. But I know we did have a conversation. Yeah, we talked about because I showed him a picture of a guy and a woman. A relationship.
What were they doing?
Oh yeah, actually, you know what he said earlier?
He goes,
I seen a picture on Instagram, or it reminded me of you, and I was like, oh yeah, sound. I was expecting like, no, like fuck, not someone too heavy, but like a bit of shove on him. He whips out this cartoon picture, man. Big fat bloke lying in the bed, right? Had a fade and a bird.
Yeah,
and he's lying there with a skinny board, and it says like, oh, it doesn't matter about whatever, it's about the person.
What I was trying to explain to him, listen to me on this one. What I was trying to explain to him is that some girls like chubby men. Not like they, just like this. I'll show you this picture that I showed him.
No,
I'm not the
Wait, I'll be punching the head off you.
Get out.
That's the picture I showed him. Oh, that's the picture I showed him.
Show them.
No, that's the picture. It's cute. That's a picture. That's a picture. Like literally, no. It's not really like what.
Imagine.
No, but I think it's
the person behind the wheel. You were slagging.
It's a relationship because some girls like just kind of like not like just like chubby kind of.
Yeah, some people.
Yeah, because you know no one's gonna fuck it.
Yeah.
You don't have your own trick.
That's all really. It is.
No, it's just kind of like Anyway, yeah, that was.
Because they know no one's gonna take them.
Yeah, true.
Well, let's jump back.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Who would be a big inspiration for yourself?
Lads, people ask me that all the time, and I'd be lying if I made up a name. If I went the usual Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, I've just never had one. Just been doing my own thing all the time. Maybe I could have had one, but I didn't. Do you know what I mean? I didn't. Obviously, you have guys you want to be like. Yeah, just self-driven. Just had this idea in my head when I was young. Just a young kid living in the country of a lifestyle that I wanted, which was like 8 weeks in the gym, have a fight, win, off on holidays with your mates. You know what I mean? I seen that one day. I seen a pro fighter. I was only a kid. I seen that and I was like, sold that day. That's what I want. Yeah, and I went after it. Now that's the life I lived. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've lived the dream the last few years. If boxing was the end for me today, for whatever reason, I'd have no regrets. Do you know what I mean? I've made the most of it.
Live life and no regrets. Ever see them bad tattoos?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna go down that tangent, right? But right, so we were talking off camera. Yeah, welterweight. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a welterweight. So what is that in kg? Like what's the
67.
67. So in that like division of welterweights, who would you like dream fight? Who would a dream fight for yourself in that division be?
Sure, obviously like I'm a mile away from all the top boys yet.
Don't sell yourself short.
No, but you know what I mean. I live in the real world. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I told you I'm on a bit of back and forth with Frank Warren. Should have that signed this week, and he have two guys, Chris Jenkinson and Echo Essuman, are fighting this weekend for the British title. Two very, very good guys, and they'd be the kind of guys that I have my eyes on. Yeah. They're the guys you need to get past to go to the names you are looking for. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a bit of back and forth at the moment with Frank Warren. That'll be done soon, pen to paper, and the next time I'll be fighting should be on BT Sport with a bit of luck. So
right, Joe.
Yeah. Last one.
Get the HCHH on your sponsor.
But even for me, boys, like talking about being a kid in the country, you're like, how do you ever end up in front of Frank Warren? Do you know what I mean? Exactly. How do you get 10 minutes of that man's time?
I said this to you in the car. Even us two sitting here talking to you. To me,
so great.
I can't even fathom this.
So simple. I'm not sitting here like, oh look at me, I'm a Frank Warren. I'm sitting there, I'm like, boys, this is nuts. Do you know what I mean? I was just talking to Frank there, have him on the phone. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's absolutely crazy.
You just don't know what's around the corner.
And all it was hard work and pushing through all them struggles that I just named out to you. Do you know what I mean? Had I stopped at any one of them, look what was here for me. But I didn't keep going for it. Do you know what I mean?
It's like that meme. Did you ever see that meme of the two fellas with the pickaxes
and the diamonds behind it?
I love that
you
picture.
You have to keep going, and it's stuff like that you need to get into your head and have that kind of mentality. That's the mentality I have. Like, look, I always say it. You can be fitter, faster, stronger. You can be all round better than me. There's loads of better fighters than me. But I'm the type of guy, like, I love this quote. Will Smith says it: if me and you get on a treadmill, either you're getting off first or I'm going to die on the treadmill. Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
And
That's a good joke. Yeah.
that's the mentality.
Everyone that comes on here comes on with a good little little quote, like little saying. That's a savage one.
I love that.
I'm just letting you on now. I'd be getting off the show. You know you're all thinking about it. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
You know it's gonna come out really fast.
And I'm gonna be sitting there having a nice fucking juicy meal, and he'd be dead on the treadmill.
But look, he was talking about
man.
Conor McGregor and all and training with that, right?
Yeah.
But from the flip side of that, when we get into the old Pauls, the boys on the internet, the Jakes Pauls and the Logan Pauls,
Yeah.
like how did that even come about? Like how did he like call you out?
Yeah, that's mad actually, isn't it? Because like,
Obviously he's seen that you are
so he's
training
obviously
with
watching.
You're obviously watching.
Yeah, oh no, of course. I tell you what happened. I had a spar with Conor. There's a bit of blood on my face. It went up viral online, fierce sparring sessions, bloody sparring sessions, and it was a great spar. Do you know what I mean? The picture looked different. So Conor is a proper, real fair guy. He took to Twitter to explain what went down the spar. He said razor close rounds, some of the best sparring I've had. Jake Paul obviously read that. Jake Paul done his homework on me, seeing a video of me getting knocked out, and then
when were they?
it's actually I was in bed, lads. We were sparring at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm asleep, and there's a time difference with Ireland and the boy obviously. So I woke up, I'm in the bathroom brushing my teeth, my phone's going buzz, 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 and I look at it, loads of messages all over on every app, and I'm like, what the fuck? Opened up, it was a video. I was like, oh man, what's this guy after doing? Everyone was ringing me, messages, voice notes. I'm still half asleep. And then from then on, like, literally, I go as far as saying his life hasn't been the same. I can't come outside the door.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's this. Like, see the way years ago, but it's MTV people and all were huge. They're the big celebrities. Now it's YouTubers. They are the celebrity people.
Yeah,
that's the world we live in. That's the world we live in now. Like Jake Paul and Logan Paul, KSI, fucking
so
all
them boys.
They're the main guys. They pull in the numbers for everything and anything.
Yeah, nowadays. And I know my head was done in about for a while, but like you have to.
He's
respect
a pigeon,
what
Jake Paul. You're a pigeon, mate.
Yeah.
But
it's
you
like
have to
that,
respect what they've done. Do you know what I mean? Making millions, can't knock a guy for that. Fair play to him.
Boys, right? We'll all predict.
That's true,
have a little prediction here for the Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley.
Yeah,
boys.
this is
really, another madness.
I'm really interested in it. Like
he was saying something. I actually was listening to Jake Paul. Jake Paul was saying something. They said Muhammad Ali, they fight people in boxing, whereby they fight amateur where is not strong as them, blah blah, to get their point. But he said he wants to be different. He wants to fight the best.
Yeah.
To
I'll
get
give
his
him
own.
that.
So I'm like, you know what? When I think about it, I was like, you know, maybe that's is a good niche in a way, because he want to just fight the best to get his own rank. So on his list, he can be like, I fought this, not, you know. But I think if Jake Paul fight that guy will definitely.
I think now if
Jake
Paul beats him, right, lads?
Oh my God!
We'll have to say, he can fight.
He can. That's what I'm saying.
Because Tyron Woodley,
he's a big dude.
He's probably standing at what, probably 90 kg. Would it be
about that? Yeah. And then Logan's even bigger.
Logan's probably 110.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they're big lads.
And he has fought Mayweather. He has been training.
See who he's supposed to be fighting next?
Yeah, I know.
Anderson Silva.
Yeah, he's a great boxer. But what was I gonna say? But he's trained. I follow him on Snapchat. He trains. He's crazy when he trains, man. Logan Paul is actually good when he trains. And for a YouTuber, he's probably had a hobby.
I'd say they're going past YouTubers.
Fair play to him. The two boys, obviously, I had no contact with them. Their coach, BJ Flowers, he's a fucking idiot. I'm always at him. Punch his head in his head.
Oh yeah, lovely. He's a big bald egg.
You know what I mean?
But do you think you'd be able to fight if Jake Paul ever call you out? Will you say yes or no?
He'd have to drop down weight, or you would have to go up weight, or catch weight.
No, it doesn't matter. It's called call out. If he calls him out,
wouldn't make a difference. I'd punch his head in.
Lovely.
Honestly, that's it. And if Jake Paul was to give me a hard fight, I need to think of a career change. You know what I mean? How can a guy that's only laced up the gloves last year come in and give me a hard night?
True.
Do you know what I mean? It's just not possible.
Boys,
imagine just fighting Jake.
I think so.
Do you think it's set up?
Yeah, some of it anyway. Like
no. Let me explain.
Yes, there's a weekly thing with the two.
Let me explain a little bit.
I was right. See,
he
even said it. Oh Lord, I don't want to argue anymore.
Let me explain what I said.
Do you see how I just put the bait on that there?
Wow.
So the early fights.
Okay.
I don't think any of them are staged. They're just shiter boxers than Jake Paul. Do you get me? Like that Force fella, Deji.
He's being matched very great.
He's smart at what he's doing with the matchups. Am I correct by saying that?
Yeah, 100%.
So
And it's not that it's fixed brown paper bag full of money. You're going down this
If he
road.
beats Woodley, I'm thinking that's what's going on.
No, if he beats Woodley,
If he beats
Yes.
yeah, no,
You know
if
what I
he
mean?
beats
Do you
Woodley, then
understand?
yeah.
3 years ago, Woodley's an animal, lads. An animal.
if he
Antichrist.
does that, that's.
But he is on a 4 or he was on a 4 or 5 down.
I know, and age is against him, but still.
Still, his
I mean?
aunt, who was in his back garden with him,
Mayweather.
training Woodley.
No way,
Yeah.
man! If this actually happened, if Woodley lost the match, I'm gonna lose respect for boxing a little bit in a way.
Why?
Because of all this rubbish. It's not making it look real anymore. Like
How was not making it look real? It's a fight, man.
like what the boy they're making it look all. They should make it look real. I know, like
I don't know what you mean.
like they should make it real boxing, not like set up. Because Logan Paul boxing is all set up. It's not like he's not.
Jake Paul or Logan?
Logan Paul. The main.
I just want to know, are they gonna set up your fight with Dylan?
Yeah.
Which one? No, wait. We're not
No,
talking about.
Fabu, you're getting it, bro.
There,
Well,
fair enough.
before we kick
I'm not
on,
replying on any goddamn Dylan, whatever, Dylan. Look, no, we're here to. No, it's a charity match, isn't it?
charity match, fucking Sir Steve-O set up.
Yeah, I'll leave you land 1 or 2, but after that, you're done.
He won't even let us go on and talk about the charity match. He just wants to say he got
I have to learn how to. Am I not allowed to go? Am I not allowed to go in with like
the bodysuit?
Bodysuit. I would love to go in with bodysuit because
You
I'm
want to
not
go with
ready.
more than that, man. You want to go in.
No, that's going to be a great night, lads.
Oh,
That's going to be a great
savage,
night,
man.
and for a great cause. The light
Definitely.
involved.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
same.
Even to share the ring with Fabu there. Do you know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
class, man. And there's some other deadly fights happening.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
Paddy
It's
Barnes
class
fighting.
quality.
Paddy Barnes' main event with Steve Timothy. You got Al
If that
Forn.
lad is in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Paddy
so
Barnes
he's-
is going
yeah.
in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair and you're
Used
already.
to weren't fighting in a wheelchair.
I'm
No,
not sure.
no one
yet.
else is.
McGregor might be fighting in a wheelchair because he's fucked up,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
who knows?
he's fit.
Well, I
Even
think
if
they
he
should
does
just
it.
put us all in a wheelchair.
That would be great.
Yeah, we don't know yet what the setup is, but
That would be great.
Yeah.
I need an easy way out right here. Man. Look,
Yeah.
pray for me. Pray for me.
Fucking hell.
Um,
But there's some great fights in there.
Even the group chat, that's the funniest group chat I've ever been in. Do you know what I mean? Al Forn, Darren Conway, Hardy Bucks, Lindsay. Come on,
hard
my
chat,
boys.
boys.
The hard chat, yeah.
No, that is actually a group
Well,
chat.
that group chat is just the fucking.
When Darren Conway goes to do the presser in the Regency, I fell off the chair with the laughing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, remember what happened there last time? Man? Yeah.
We'll say nothing about that.
Oh, man, that was comical.
We will say nothing about that.
Man, you know what? I wouldn't even mind because if it's dark, then they wouldn't even see me. But only they say, "Oh shit, where's Fabu?" Spread the whole place. Turn the lights on.
But, so it's Paddy Barnes,
First your man Steve.
Sir Steve-O. I like calling him Sir Steve-O.
Sir Steve, oh sorry.
Then we've used who?
Yeah. Al Forn and McGregor
Al
supposedly.
Forn and McGregor.
Darren Conway.
And what's your man's name?
Lindsay from Tipperary.
Yeah. And
MC
then-
Decent.
MC
Shout out to
Decent.
MC
Is it
Decent.
MC Dyson?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know.
Get
Who's
me
the
on
other fella
undercard.
that's looking to
Get
fight
him on
someone?
the podcast. Yeah.
That guy's an MC.
He's
I
just
think.
MC,
I
isn't
think
he?
he's an
Who's
MC,
that?
yeah.
Who's
I
that?
think he's commentating with us.
Who?
Some other fella, man. He's a DJ or something, isn't he?
And one of the Hardy Bucks lads is commentating as well.
Just four of us.
I'll fight
Owen
the other-
Colgan, is it?
I'll fight
Oh,
the other
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Gogan, oh,
Owen.
yeah.
Owen is.
But
commentating
that's
as well.
some comedy sketch right there, you know what I mean?
That's
That's
He's-
savage.
That's better than any RT or TV camera
He's got
episode.
Hate that.
I think he was saying. He was saying to me the last day that you want force, like if there's gonna be four of us. Let's say there was six of us in the end commentating. So he wants 6 separate streams. So I don't know whether you want one of us on each.
Yeah, like I get you.
So, man.
I get you.
But that'd be good. Imagine you just getting to commentate on all
Yeah,
them
obviously,
fights, man.
I don't know any of the rundown of it yet, but it's in the Clayton Hotel in Galway.
And
What
apparently,
a
we're
boys.
getting
What a
a Black
boys.
Forge
It's gonna-
fucking coach up.
Yeah.
Well, it's for a good charity. Everybody going down it as much as you can.
Yeah,
there's
guys,
a link-
whoever's watching this, if
Yeah.
you can, little or small, please help.
Yeah.
out.
Definitely. It's in, the link is in most people's fucking bios now, isn't it?
Yeah,
As
and
we say,
leave
link
it
is in bio. Go and do it.
Right, I want to jump into fucking.
But before you do that, make
Oi.
sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
We're only 45 minutes into the episode, but make sure you.
Make sure you do it. As
Well,
you don't.
I have a few fucking. Do you know what? We got them cards sponsored
We
to
have
us.
mine down.
And you're the only one that's had to use them. I still have all the stuff on my phone.
But this is what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna give Dylan questions, right? And as many as you get right, you get for digs with their body bag.
No, wait till we're outside to do that.
But that's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, but wait till we're outside.
So wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I was daydreaming on that part. Until you said I get a dig. I mean, what will I get a dig?
He don't get no dick.
At the end,
no, dig.
At the end of this episode, you will see us getting a box.
So what am I getting dig? I don't understand.
Will you wait, will you, man?
Chill.
You relax there.
Oh, God of Israel.
Don't be getting stressed. He's not going to hit you.
Yeah, but you calm down. We don't want to see any panic.
I want to try a few Instagram questions.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
Few Instagram questions that I got in, right?
Yeah, okay.
So the first one is, why did you pick Fabu D to fight and no one else?
He was offered to me.
He was offered.
Oh, God.
He was given to me on a plate.
On a platter.
On a platter.
Oh, you're getting served up.
No, you told us that story earlier, actually.
Yeah, I just got a phone call and you and Fabu D did a great match. You want to get involved? And I'm like,
that's a setup.
Like, do you know what's mad? Like, who was sitting at home and thought of you?
I don't know. Who doesn't like me that much? And be like, you know what? Let me call That's what it is.
That's a good one.
He's an assassin. He's getting paid.
Boys, I can't wait to see that, boys.
Actually, shout out to Andy O'Neill, the cut man.
Oh,
He's the guy who done it up. He got on the phone. He was like,
Andy O'Neill, now I know your full name.
Hey, the best cut man in Ireland, Andy O'Neill.
I'm blocking you on Facebook.
He obviously have it in for Fabu.
I'm blocking you.
This is actually an interesting one because I actually want to know this as well, right?
Right.
Are you a part of the travelling community and is fighting in your blood?
Is that for me?
Yeah.
No, fighting's definitely in my blood. I'm not a traveller.
Alright, sound for that one.
No.
Thank God I is not.
Do I look like I am?
No.
You look Swedish.
Swedish?
Yeah, you don't look Irish for no reason. I don't know what it is, like German or something. You look, I don't know.
Swedish,
because of your blondie kind of. Yeah, I don't know. You don't look Irish anyway.
No, it's just a little Waterford accent. That's all.
Big thick accent.
Yeah.
Waterford.
Oh no, I won't ask you that because you basically answered that. Right here, what's your biggest fight? What has been your biggest fight?
What has been my biggest fight?
I take it that's what you meant,
definitely the one in America. I got beaten. You know, I know obviously I didn't get the decision, but
would you love a rematch against
what
him?
a buzz that was. The show was massive. It was just crazy from start to finish.
What was his name?
Dennis O'Cott.
Would you love a rematch?
Hey, who knows? But yeah, even though I didn't get the decision, what an experience that was. I remember walking into the hotel and it was in a casino. Big casinos are massive in America, obviously.
Yeah.
And
So
the
you
Chinese
Dennis are getting
people,
the slaps.
the Chinese love the casinos, but they have my face on the casino machine.
No way.
So like,
No
I'd never
way.
experienced this before. I'm coming from the small horse shows in Ireland. Me and my team walk into the door and all the Chinese are looking at me. Next they're all running over for photos and it was just nuts from the start to finish. It was crazy.
Imagine having your face on a casino. That's crazy, man.
Imagine. That is amazing.
There was actually Stephen there. He was like, "You're on, let me see."
No, he answered that one. Who was your next opponent? Should we know who that fucking is?
Yeah.
Can you just change the topic to my own side? Can you ask questions like, what's your favorite color? Something like that. Like, make it more friendlier or happy or...
I'm a big fan. Young boxer, when you got your loss, how did that affect you? And was it hard to bounce back? Well, you have explained. You mostly explained that, didn't you?
Obviously, it's hard to bounce back, but did it affect me? Do you know what? It was a touchy subject for ages, and now I look back and like, would I change it? No. Had I not lost that night, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have trained with McGregor. I wouldn't have had the Jake Paul thing. I wouldn't be signing with Frank Warren. It was all meant to be. So for a long time, I thought it knocked me off track, and now I look at it as like it nudged me in the right direction. So yeah, a loss isn't the be all and end all.
No, a loss is a lesson learned.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, this is this the last one? Let me see. No, I have a few there. What's the spars with Will Hayden like?
Yeah, Willow's unbelievable, crumbling kid. Keep an eye on this guy, the Wonder Kid they call him.
Oh, is that the lad with the shaved head?
Yeah, that's Willow.
Gar in Kickstart.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah, I know.
Really, really nice kid. Great sparring. Massive prospect for. Like, I'll be putting my money on him to do big things. Yeah, he's signed with Frank Warren as well, actually.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Keep an eye on the guy.
Frank Warren signed me up.
What would you do if you seen Jake Paul?
At the time, I actually would have punched his head in. I was fuming. Do you know what I mean? And I never. You know that's just my reaction to things. But now it's like, do you know what? He done me a favour. You know, he done for me what 10 Eddie Hearns couldn't do. Do you know what I mean? I'd probably shake his hand.
Actually,
Still offer him the spar. But
you should actually.
Yeah, at the time,
he actually made you up, didn't he?
Oh, massive. Like I said, I can't come outside the door and people are on about it. Do you know what I mean? It went far
That's
and wide.
mental, isn't it?
It is,
And,
but that the name, the Paul name.
But you know what, lads? Even after that, I never knew who J. Paul was. And I looked into his story, and him and his brother Logan, they come from nothing. And I look at where they are today, and I'm like, yo, respect that.
I'm
Do you know what I
following them
mean?
two
Regardless of what he
years.
said about me and everybody else, you have to respect what he's done. You know what I mean? Give him a pat on the back and fair play to you.
A small town in Ohio.
Wow,
two of them
man,
come
that's
from.
actually
And now
fair
the
play
biggest
to
names
them.
in the world. That's
Yeah.
crazy,
It's
like
nuts.
absolutely
It is.
crazy.
It is.
And
How would you not?
one fought the best fighter in the world, and the other one is fighting one of the best UFCs that will probably go down in history.
And Jake's calling out the next best fighter in the world, Canelo. Do you know what I mean?
That's a nuts.
Man.
That's nuts, man. He said, "What? Give me 2 more years and I'll fight you," or something. He said.
That's
Yeah.
YouTube money. YouTube money makes you just feel like God when you're making money from YouTube.
It's fuck
Just-
you money, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's just because they don't work
Exactly.
hard for it. Just have fun and you get paid. Wow.
No, I wouldn't say they don't work hard for it, man. I say they work hard enough, man.
Yeah,
No, but like
sure,
I'm just
so
saying,
that's
but I'm just saying it's a job whereby you have fun and you get paid. YouTube, like,
Yeah, no, I get you. I get what you mean.
being a YouTuber, you just have fun with it. And
Right,
you enjoy it.
last question, right? If you had to fuck one, marry one, or kill one, top notch, Sinead O'Connor, and Katie Price.
Who's Katie Price?
Yeah, one that. Is that Katie Price with the one with the big tits in England?
Is that the one with the son Harvey? Is
Yeah,
it?
her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
marry
That was
her.
so funny.
marry her for the
I,
money.
no,
yeah.
listen, guys. He knew top notch. Man, that was good. That was good. That was
So
funny.
who you marry her?
That was funny.
So
Right, so
Sinead-
top notch
There's
Katie
top notch. There's
Price.
gonna have a look at her.
and Sinead O'Connor.
What? TN One Love. What she say?
Who's top notch?
You know top notch.
Oh, you
Level
never. Oh,
up.
I thought you knew top notch. Oh,
Level
Oh,
up.
so you were
Level
singing
up.
at
Yeah.
Conor Ryan's
Yeah,
body
yeah,
cup.
yeah.
Yeah. Kill her.
Top notch, you're dead.
God. You're lucky you're in Tenerife because you fucking
Oh my God! It's like who's Conor? Who's top notch? Oh, she performed. They're gonna kill her.
I didn't mean it like that.
Kill her. Oh my
I don't
God,
know the girl.
right.
And what other option have I?
Marry. Oh no.
Fuck and marry.
Oh, sorry, fucking Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Imagine what the baby would look like.
If Sinead O'Connor hears this or sees this.
Oh my God!
Get onto us, yeah, Dilla's over it.
Oh my God!
She's singing Nothing
She's-
Compares.
Nothing compares to. Should be singing the Foggy Jew bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, you probably
Hey,
get her
what?
to do with you, man.
Yeah.
Sing you a song for you.
Oh,
What is
brilliant.
actually your walkout song? Or do you have one?
I change them. Anytime I find a run, I play Grace. You know what
Do you?
it was? Yeah.
Good song,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gets everyone going.
Johnny O'Reilly sings. Is it John O'Reilly?
Couple of covers of it,
Yeah.
yeah.
You should just play our theme song next time.
Yeah.
It's Simo.
We'll travel the world just to say our names in the song.
No, look, I was playing it.
So you're gonna
What?
marry Katie Price? Okay, that's a good one at least.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, what a day!
Oh, what a time.
No, like that's a good one, at least, you know. At least
I know, but look.
now we know that Sinead O'Connor is like your side bitch. And shit,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
That's what I always think.
yeah, you know what I mean?
bitch.
Yes. No, I mean no, that's a good life
Boys,
story.
I know a funny story actually about her, right?
Go
So
on.
we had a site out in Bray, right next door to her gaff, right?
Sharon
And
Connors.
yeah, so he used to be up on the scaffold and
How
you'd
do
see
you know
her.
when she leave?
No, because you'd see her, because she used to come out when we were on our
She used
lunch
to
and all, she'd
sing for
walk
our
past it
breakfast
and all.
now.
No,
No. So when you're on your lunch or like going into work in the morning, you'd see her out walking.
no way.
Yeah, right. So, but when you're up on the scaffold, you used to. Now the boys are messing bastards. They used to get a little, now like the hard mortar.
Yeah,
They used to get a little pebble of it and just keep doing
Launch
that
it.
while she was having her breakfast. Because she had like a glass fucking. Now it wouldn't smash it because it's just turns into powder. Like
You're just gonna like the sound. you
once
know.
it hits it, it'll just go into a bit of powder. Like
Yeah, we know. We're not
way.
smashing windows.
right. No, I know. I'm just saying it. We didn't smash that window. That happened. But they kept doing that. She was sitting there eating her breakfast.
Oh my
And I
god.
swear, boys, she ran them up. She one of the days they kept doing it one of the days, and at tea time 1 o'clock, they were all walking out to the shop, and she come out to our door, right, ran them up all the boys, was asking who kept throwing stones at our window. Came back off their break. Now I wasn't there, just the boys telling me. Came back off their break, And she was had to go into the foreman and tell them if whoever keeps throwing stones out the window, she's gonna shoot at the gate of the suite. She's gonna keep shooting at the gate of the suite.
Like taking a shit.
Yeah.
Why would she do that?
Cause she is nuts, man. She's mad.
Wait,
and that's true because if
I don't
40 something men on a suite are telling you this story.
I don't get it. So what you're trying to say is
gospel.
when Sinead O'Connor is pissed off, she just take a shit. Or, I mean, how does it work? I don't know.
She takes a shit in front of you.
Who takes a shit when you're pissed off? Hey!
Boys, that's gospel. She said, if you keep throwing stones in the window, I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm gonna shit in a curry tray, leaving your porch.
Man, I would like to Google Sinead O'Connor taking a shit when she's mad to see if that's actually thing.
I've seen it not compared.
Yes.
Fucking hell,
No, man, that's crazy, man.
Wait for here. Are we missing out about Dylan before we fucking let the man go?
Everything is good. Everything is grand.
We actually enjoyed that. We enjoyed that whole story, man.
Yeah, I mean
that was a great chat. I enjoyed it.
I mean, now I won't lie to you. It's great because I mean now I know who you are and stuff like that.
I'm actually
yeah, you know what I mean. It's
so
great to see.
You won't feel as bad like when I do you.
No, because no. Listen.
Where do you see that? Do you think you're gonna knock him out? Yeah.
What do you think?
Remember you were telling me you're gonna. Left hand.
No,
bang.
Honestly, what do you think?
What are you saying?
Is that what I said?
Yeah, man.
When did I say that?
When I was training you last week.
No, guys, listen. No, listen. It's not like
I'm
coming up to this place and I'm seeing boxing gloves and that. I think the boys are doing a sneaky one on me.
3 hits. Oh, the one we were practicing today.
No, tell him the 3 hits.
What 3 hits are you talking about?
He doesn't know.
No, the
you hitting him hitting the floor, and the ambulance hitting 90.
No, I didn't say it. Don't listen to them. Listen. Yeah. I don't know why.
You said that.
I don't know why.
I was there.
That was the biggest alley-oop you could have given anybody.
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm turning white right now, but I didn't. No, I didn't. Listen. I didn't. We were talking about.
And you had them gloves on outside.
You take the fear out of your eyes and tell this man you're going to pay
him. Move away from killing top notch to killing me. Now listen to me.
There's a dartboard out there, right? And it was actually, if you flip that over, your face is on it.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what? You might as well, guys. Look, I'm gonna take a shit now. Don't. That'd
be a good thing, though, bro. You need to get training.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Tell him you don't need training.
No, I do need training. Listen, we need to.
Man, will you sell this fight?
I'm selling the fight already. I'm selling the fight. To let people know that we're gonna.
No one's gonna watch now.
Okay.
Wait here. We'll say on September the 11th.
Right, charity match, guys. You're gonna see me. I'm gonna be like fighting you with pads.
Now look, honestly, thanks very much for coming.
Guys, my pleasure. I'm delighted to speak to the three of you. Honestly, three top boys.
Absolute pleasure, man.
But sure, look,
the Waterford Whisperer.
The Waterford Whisperer, yeah.
Right, so guys, we're going outside to do a few body shot. Now I'm gonna be getting body shot off you to see how your hands feels like, but I'm ready to do this, yeah?
Yeah, we are. So look,
I am feeling.
One last thing before we finish the episode. We'll say about the charity match. Where they're going down, people's boyos.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Little or
Most
large,
people's boyos, like what we said earlier.
And
it's
description as well.
like, comment,
We'll throw it in the
and
description. Yeah, we'll throw the link.
definitely. But look, thanks for coming on again, Dylan.
Guys, my
The main
pleasure.
man.
Right, how he's getting on? This is the body shot challenge with the hard chat boys. How are you getting on?
I'm not feeling great, but hurry up, let's do this. I don't know what's happening.
I'm brand new, man.
How you getting on?
I'm good, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Right, first question. Right, so basically, we're gonna ask Dylan 3 questions, and every one he gets right, he gets to hit as a box. Into that sound for the boys at Golden Cobra. They gave us a fucking chance, and they gave us the gear. So, first question, yeah. What boxing weight class is heaviest?
Heavyweight.
Oh god, that's gonna be me.
We're not doing this.
I was still looking for the answer.
On your card.
Man, no, that's what I'm saying. When you asked the question, I was like, what the fuck? But is he gonna keep punching you till he fails?
No, you get 3 questions. Who played Pretty in Rocky? Ricky Conlon in Rocky, sorry. Chap, you have this right down mad.
Who played Pretty Ricky Conlon in Rocky spin-off movie Creed?
Oh yeah.
The same.
Have I got any options?
No. Can I get
a boxer? Tony Bellew.
Oh!
Oh. Oh. Oh my God, does he know a lot of things? Oh no.
What's going
Oh
on?
man. I don't want to play this game anymore. He knows everything. What's the point?
Questions, man. Right, last question. How many minutes are typically in a boxing round?
3.
I think if he's getting them wrong, he's just going to do it anyway.
Why is it? It's affecting me. You're punching him, but it's affecting me. How the fuck is it affecting me?
That's 3 questions, yeah.
No, I'm not. It's not gonna. It's 40%. That's what's going on here right here now. It's 40%.
So who's reading questions here now?
Hang on now. Was that half one?
So give it though. I was getting 60s now. Give it. We're good. Give it a taste of it. Give it a taste. Give it a taste.
Go on, give me just one half.
Shoot with the questions. Come on.
Oh boys, I crushed my finger off the wall there.
Right, I'll give you one now. Manny Pacquiao is a legendary boxer from what country?
The Philippines.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right. Go, read what.
Why is this?
Go, read a question.
Why is it? You're scaring
Read
me.
the question first.
Okay. What country in Europe has the biggest population?
Don't get that way, you prick.
Oh yes.
Germany.
Germany. Oh, are you serious? No. Russia.
Oh, you don't get one.
Oh no, it's Russia. Okay, one more. Okay. In The Hobbit, what fictional creature is Smog?
I haven't got a clue what he's
Oh no.
A dragon.
Wait, guys. No, wait. I don't like, no. Listen. No cheating, okay? If he doesn't know the answer, he don't know the fucking answer. No, really, that's it. I'm gonna fuck. If he doesn't know the answer, he doesn't know the other answer.
Right, next up.
No, really.
This round, Fabu D, there's 4 questions in this round.
Right, let's go.
Straight up. Okay, all right.
It's going to be like that.
Yeah,
No, it's not gonna be like.
Silence here, boys, right? This is it. This is what your little taste for yourself when you get into it, right?
Oh, my balls. Hold on 2 seconds. Wait. No, that's all right.
Right, give me a little taster. And let me get
No.
Give me a little taster, warm up.
No.
Right, so here's the first one.
Is that
What?
actually what? That's a taster.
Ah, come on, man. Right, yeah. So what does a TKO
Wait. Slow down. Hold up. My soul is in Africa right now. Let me get myself together.
Man.
Come on, will you?
Wait, you think he's gonna box me? It's not you.
He got boxed.
Let me calm down. You're not a good coach, man. Not at all. Let me breathe.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
What does a TKO stand for?
Technical knockout.
Yes.
Watch your hands now.
Don't take it off.
No, my stomach hurt. No. I nearly peed my pants. Fuck that. Nah, fuck that. Nah, that's it. High five. You're the best. No, you. No, man.
You have 2 more.
No.
Top nearly sent me on next week, man.
Fucking hell. Wait, that was too hard. You said.
Ease up then. I just want to get the question.
You said 40% earlier. That's what you said.
Watch your hands.
Watch your hands. We don't want his hands being warm. Set up the next one, right?
Okay.
What's 5 plus 5?
10.
Fuck! No! What the? No! No! Is that you gonna do in the real match?
This is the last one.
No, I'm not doing it anymore. No, it's okay. It's good.
Send them
5 plus fucking 5.
Send them, man.
That's a death wish. 5 plus 5. No. Ask him what color am I, and then say punch me. No, fuck that. No. I'm not.
Wait, we do one.
This is a good. Now you're talking.
But now we have to give Fabu D the question.
Okay, no. Who's gonna ask? Somebody please ask me a good question, please. Ask me 2 plus 2. That's it. Okay.
Fabu D. What popular underwater city does SpongeBob live in?
What popular what?
Ah, you're 5 seconds, bro.
5.
What popular?
SpongeBob live?
Underwater.
Yeah, where? What's the name of it?
In the see. Sponge. Bikini Bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is Squidward. Yeah. Mr. Crab is you're gonna one.
What is that? What is that?
That's not the reaction I wanted. What the fuck? Man, this is not right. I don't think I want to go ahead with this box anyway. This is not going to be a good day. He's going to knock me out. He's going to swing me. Nah, nigga, nah.
Thanks for that segment.
I'll see you through the week. I'll see you through the window.
Keep your head out the microwave.
And peace out.